It's springtime in Frisco, Colorado. As you can see, I am in a collared t-shirt today because it's about 55 degrees, the sun is shining, until next week when it snows 10 inches. Yeah, I'm not kidding. This is the climate that we live in, but we have this incredible log cabin perched on the second highest lot at the reserve in Frisco. We'll talk about the reserve and the neighborhood a little bit more later, but we want to talk about this front entrance first because it is truly incredible. We've got these incredible log pillars, we've got the stonework all around, and then this beautiful wood door that has been carved meticulously, and then the archway. Truly an incredible front entrance. Let's go inside and take a look and see what it has to offer. Huge shout out to Barbara Rankin with Cornerstone Real Estate for letting us tour this amazing listing for you guys today. So walking into the home, the first thing you notice is the spacious interior that we have in here. We've got vaulted ceilings and we've got windows in every corner of this home exposing the beautiful mountains of Frisco, Colorado. So I'm looking at Mount Wichita, looking at Mount Royal, Buffalo off to the north. Incredible. And then we've got a beautiful mix of stonework and woodwork, and so we've got travertine tile on the floor here. We've got a Taj Mahal style quartz right here that was just redone recently. Beautiful wooden cabinetry, and what I love about this wooden cabinetry are these little stone poles right here, kind of that polished stone on there. Looks incredible. Monogram appliances, including a 5-burner stove right here. Plenty of countertop space, windows and natural light galore in this home. And then from the kitchen, we move right on into the dining and living area. So we've got this Hubbardton 10-piece chandelier, truly unique, beautiful looking chandelier. I love the way the dark contrasts against the snow in the background. I think it looks really cool. And then we come into the living room area, and this is an entertainer's dream. Absolutely beautiful. As you can see, we've got a floor to ceiling fireplace. The moose may or may not come with the home. The owner says that the artist is no longer around, so you literally can't even get something like that anymore. So if woodworking artists, if you're looking to make easy money, go ahead and start carving one of those because it's apparently highly sought after. The owner's got like 5 offers on it already. So yeah, Colorado moss rock fireplace, beautiful wooden mantle, and then behind Stephanie there, these incredible views exposing the mountains. And being in the second highest lot at the reserve makes it so that you literally feel like the king of Frisco. And so let's talk a little bit about the reserve here in Frisco. The reserve was developed in the mid-1990s as a preservation area. So all the homes here have beautiful treed lots and space. And this lot in particular borders HOA protected space, so it feels much bigger than the actual lot. The lot I think is about 1/4 of an acre, but it feels like about 1.5 acres. And then there's architectural guidelines, so the homes at the reserve in Frisco are quite literally the most beautiful homes in Frisco and Summit County. You know this inside. You know me inside. So now we come upstairs from the downstairs main living area, and you can see we've got carpeted flooring here, which is super cozy, beautiful wooden staircase, and this wooden railing skyway that opens up to the living area. So you still get plenty of natural light from that main living area and plenty of wall space to hang your favorite pieces of art. I love the wood paneling that's going on the ceiling right here. But the reason we're up here is the main attraction for you as the owner of the home, and that is your primary bedroom. Absolutely incredible. We've got a gas insert fireplace with this custom metal work and wood log mantle. And as you can see, very spacious in here. We've even got some beautiful design elements going on with the ceiling right there, how it's kind of recessed in and adds kind of an elegant design to the room. Natural light coming in, so as you're waking up in the morning, you're looking right at Mount Royal. And then we come into the ensuite bathroom, which is incredibly spacious. So we've got a jacuzzi tub, again with light coming through, and then you've got full stall shower right here, 2 vanity sinks, and then we move on into this primary closet, which is massive, and that's very good, especially if you're going to be spending full time here. On a side note, all of your neighbors are full-timers, according to the owner. I had a conversation with him and he said, what's great about this home is that most of your neighbors here are full-timers, so it's a nice, quiet, peaceful neighborhood, and so you can live here full-time if you choose to do so, and you've got plenty of storage space in case that you want to do that. All right, exiting the primary suite, we walk across the skyway, and we've got kind of a flex space right here that you can use for either an office, workout area. You've even got your own private balcony right here, which is lovely. I'm thinking with the windows on 3 different sides, this would be a nice little yoga room or office, however you want to set it up. And then off to the side here, we've got plenty of storage space behind this cabinet here. And you'll notice throughout the home that there is plenty of storage space, which is great if you're gonna spend an extended period of time here. So now let's go downstairs, check out the other suites and the downstairs entertainment area. Now downstairs, coming back into the main living area, we'll walk this way and we'll check out another ensuite here. So you've got this that they've currently set up as a guest / hangout room. So it looks like they've got a pull-out couch, but the views from here are insane. You're literally looking at some backcountry ski lines, if you could believe that people actually ski that, and you can see some of your lot here, very wooded and treed, so it adds to the privacy. And so you've got that, plus you've got a Jack and Jill bathroom in here with double sink vanity and stall shower. And now we head downstairs into the entertainment area. And this entertainment area is set up perfectly. We've got another Colorado Moss Rock fireplace, as you can see, very spacious, so you could set up maybe a pool table or something like that. And they've got great entertainment in here. I think they have a full JAMO or JAMO sound system throughout the home, wired literally for every single room, so that's awesome. And then what's really unique is that we have a nice downstairs outdoor patio here with a hot tub, so you can soak in your hot tub surrounded by the lodgepole pines, looking right at Mount Royal and the cliffside there. So relaxing. And so this entertainment space is just awesome. All right, besides the entertainment area, downstairs we also have our laundry and mechanical room. Behind Stephanie, we have a guest bedroom. And then over here, we have a full tertiary ensuite. So you've got a full bathroom there, and then you have a nice spacious room in here. And I think it's a really cute idea that they put these little bunk beds here, and they're built in, which is nice. So the kids have their own little adventure space downstairs, which is awesome. One thing I forgot to mention real quick, guys, is that we do have ample parking space in this home. So just behind me here, we have a 2-car garage and 2 surface parking spaces just outside for 4 total parking spaces, and a lovely mudroom just off of the garage to store all of your gear after the end of an adventure day. And to finish off today's home tour, I do want to talk about the neighborhood of the Reserve at Frisco and its proximity to everything that it has to offer here in Frisco, Colorado. So being at the Reserve, you're only a short distance from, again, historic Main Street, which is awesome if you want to go grab a bite to eat, do some shopping. It is a very cute, charming, old Western style Main Street, commonly referred to as Main Street of the Rockies. It's literally incredible. When you're walking down Main Street, you have Mount Royal perched up above, and it just looks absolutely epic. And then speaking of Mount Royal, there's tons of hiking opportunities kind of in that national forest area. So you can hike Mount Royal, you can hike all the way to Peak 1, you can even backcountry skin over there. There's biking and hiking trails in the summertime as well. There is a small little reservoir or lake called Rainbow Lake. So tons of great little hiking trails over there. And then we're also close to the recreation path of Summit County, which will take you all the way to Breckenridge, all the way to Keystone. If you're bold enough, you can take it all the way to Vail and beyond. Some other great things to know about Frisco, Colorado is that you are centrally located to tons of ski resorts here. So we've got about 7 ski resorts within a 45-minute drive, and even more within an hour and a half. And then we're also right off of I-70. So it's perfectly centrally located. So you can get right on I-70, get straight to Copper, get to Keystone, get to Breckenridge, everything that Summit County has to offer. Literally a mountain lover's dream in this house. So thank you guys so much for touring this week with me. Again, my name is Anthony Soul with Live Sotheby's International Realty. If you're ready to buy or sell your luxury home in the mountains of Colorado, you know who to call, and I'll see you guys next week.